Let's go on and have this conversation. I am so done with you playing with me and playing with my emotions, young lady. You and this so-called love thing. I don't know what you're doing other than getting on my nerve. Like I'm up to here because it's like, okay, I feel like I keep experiencing the same type of energy or relationships, like with guys and stuff. They claim that they want to commit. They claim that they want to be with you and doing all this building and stuff, but it's like they only know how to be a dictator to you, right? Or it's like, so it's like, I have a father. I don't need you to be my father. I don't have daddy issues, so I don't need you to treat you like you my daddy. I don't care that you're older than me, okay? I don't believe in daddy issues. I have a father. I have an experience in a relationship with my father. Whether it's good or not has nothing to do with how I expect and how I'm going to allow you to treat me. So, and then also with that, just like I don't need a man to be my father, you damn sure not gonna be my son or playing my nephew. Okay? It's either you feel like you got to give me direction or I'm the one got to give. Can you take the trash out? Can you do this? Can you do... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I want to communicate with you. I want to talk to you. I want to build with you. I want to grow with you. I want to be your friend. I want to be comfortable around you. But I am not going to waste any time being like an extension or an auxiliary parent to you. Are you kidding me? No. I don't need it, so I'm not expecting it. No. Like, ugh. And then, so, okay. Raekwon and just left his little butt from over here. And it's so crazy how he just be ready to tell you about yourself or tell you what you need to do. And he's totally dismissing and not even catching that I'm talking to him and I'm telling him the things that I could use some help with or I would appreciate some help with. I'm not expecting it though. And I'm not saying that it can't get done unless I have help. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're saying you want to be with me and you want to be in a relationship with me expressing to you the things that I'm dealing with or what's on my plate right now, I'm not at all, complaining or frustrated or, acting like I can't figure things out for myself. But speaking to me, speaking to my love languages is what I feel like my needs are. I need for someone to be like, well, how can I help you with that? Is there anything I can do? Or offer. Don't just wait for me to say, well, babe, I need you to, well, it would be nice if you could. I would appreciate being like, oh, right now, my current circumstances is I'm thinking by the end of my lease, maybe before, but at least by the end of my lease here, I'm going to move because I need more space. I've already been moving around some stuff. I done moved my little boxes that I've been holding on to, moved them out into the front room. And it's very clear and obvious that I'm going to have to start packing. I've even mentioned it to him before Raekwon left from over here. But the whole time, all he could focus on was telling me or going down a list of stuff as if I did not know. What am I going to pack? How am I going to pack? I've been thinking about all of this. So to some degree, I ain't even too mad at it because he's only repeating or regurgitating stuff that was in my mind already to some effect. I just didn't say it out loud and I definitely didn't, relay it to him or whatever. But it's almost like he's saying things to me as if I don't know, as if it's newfound information. And it's like, no, you're missing it because again, you're claiming that you want to be my man and you want to be in my life. And you mad at me because I'm telling you that it's not working out because you're not doing the things that I need you to do. And here I am. Here's a prime example of me saying what I'm currently going through, what I'm currently dealing with, what's currently on my plate. And just, I know that I'm going to pack. I know the type of person that I am. I've been doing a lot of stuff on my own. I've been doing a lot of stuff for myself. And I know it's because I can't inconvenience the next person. But, and I know I've expressed this to him. And then also with that, you saying, again, you want to be in a relationship with me. So a love language or something that I would feel appreciative of, oh, you planning that? Okay, well, let me know. Or maybe you probably gonna do it. Okay, well then I'm gonna just come over. You want to be over here any other time? You definitely want to be over here when you think you about to get something. You definitely came over here today with the intentions that you was gonna get something. You tried twice. That's how sure you was that you was gonna be able to get something. Blocked it both times. Knocked out. Nah. And that ain't even a big deal. Cause shit, I love being nasty. But no, I feel like this is a clear example. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to beg you for nothing. The way that my life has been set up with my experiences, and I'm not even saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm just more self-sufficient in those regards. Because I can't beg anybody to do something that they don't already feel compelled to do. If as a man, you're saying that you want to be with me, you're saying that you want to be in my life, and you're saying that you want me to be a part of yours, sex is not the only thing that's going to keep that. I don't care how good it is. It's just not. I'm literally telling you what I got on my plate and what I'm dealing with. I'm not lost, I'm not confused, I'm not a damsel at all. I'm just, if anything, I'm just what what is it? Just like venting. Just that's what I got going on. That's it. I don't need you to be my daddy. You do not have to daddy me through my life. So stop telling me. I feel like you telling me something that I already know. Bitch, I got boxes in my living room right the fuck now. You think I don't know I got a pack? Like, my nigga, like your thought process is really slow. I ain't about to characterize it no other way. You slow in your thinking process. Because again, I feel like that's another thing. You mad at me because I'm not. You mad at me because I'm not saying, okay, we could be together. We could be boyfriend and girlfriend. It's going to be me and you. You mad because I'm not going to get in what you call the trenches with you. You mad because I'm not allowing myself to, not allowing myself to just go with the flow. Please. Please. I feel like that you can't get no clearer than that. You can't get no clearer than that. Like, cause I'm like, cause as a man, like that's what I be saying. Like, no, then don't worry about it. Because, and that's another thing too. Like, I don't want to feel like I gotta tell you every single thing and every single detail of how to love me or satisfy me or work with me or be my partner. That's not. I don't want that because I feel like my partner is not going to get that out of me. If that's what he was going through, and that's what's so crazy because I literally was telling myself this whole, like the whole time of talking with him and everything, like, okay, you know how you are. Don't sit up and, be opening your mouth and offering stuff and you being the first one to suggest something. Don't do that. Stop that shit. Like, even if you feeling like it, don't do it. You got to see what this man can do. Don't just be making decisions based off potential and how he make you feel. Because I promise you, I've been there before. I literally have been there before. That's why I'm like, it's like a repeat of a repeat of what I've experienced in previous so-called relationships. Like, mm-mm. And I really want, I just want different. I just want better for myself. I just want more for myself. Like, real security. And that's what I'm saying is I literally just was telling him on Sunday. And even Saturday, like, it's just some things that I need for myself. I need security. And it's a big part of that is financial security. Because I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown woman with grown woman bills. And coming up in here all the time with candies and treats and little trinkets and gifts and stuff ain't gonna pay no bills, and it can't help me plan for no future bills. Okay? Now cut that shit out. But but yeah, I just feel like, and you know that I'm a planner. I'm asking you questions because I'm trying to understand and trying to at least formulate and see how something goes. See how we can work something out. And it's just you are so comfortable, you're in a space to where you like to go with the flow and see where things going, but you doing that, you're not planning, and that's not good for me. It's just not. Mm-mm. Nope, that is not good. So I'm not. Yeah, and then because it's not good for me if I'm gonna consider a relationship with you. I'm gonna say that very corner because, prime example, the last time we went out, it definitely was a Saturday, and we had seen each other. If it wasn't that Thursday or that Friday, because it was like we had just seen each other, but then here comes Saturday, and I feel like you always run and hide, or you try to make yourself make yourself invisible on the weekends because you scared of like spending money. I'm gonna just say what it is. Like, you don't want to spend no money on nobody else but yourself type thing. So you always playing broke. You always got this mentality like, I can't spend no money. It's the weekend. Listen, it just is what it is. But you take the whole day to yourself. Okay, fine. Then earlier in the day, you like, you want to go out? You want to do something? Sure, come on, you come get me. All right, just be ready. Okay, look, no, that wasn't. That was the later on, but the first one, he asking what I'm doing. You asking what I'm doing, but you just fishing. Just what you doing? What you got going on? Listen. Oh yeah, word. Oh yeah, well. And then I say, oh, you miss me? Yeah, that's cool. Because I'm like, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Just, doing this or doing that or whatever. I ain't got nothing going on. What's up? What you doing? And then in my response to you then, that's when I was like, you can, I said, you can see me in the daytime too. You can ask me out on a date. You can ask me if you want to go somewhere and hang out. We can do that. So then from there, it was, all right, cool. Then, okay, I guess get dressed. I see once I finish this and that, I see you. And that's some shit, I'm gonna be honest, that's not good enough for me. I hate that shit. You do the same shit every fucking day. You do the same shit every fucking weekend. You mean to tell me you can't plan something? I have to wait for you to get done and feel like you in the mood to do something or look like something, and then you want to get dressed and go out? You let the whole fucking night go by? And that's my whole thing. It's like you let the whole night go by, and then you wait till shit get late and close to closing, or late and it's a whole lot of people and it's fucking crowded. Now, I don't mind going out. I don't mind going to places and it's crowded. But at least have the decency or have the mindset. You wasn't doing shit all fucking day. You want to wait till the end of the fucking night to go to on a Saturday? That bitch is crowded. The wait is probably ridiculous, especially at a popular restaurant. No, I don't want to go there. Take your stupid ass down the street where it's empty. Yeah, let's go here. Perfect spot. Like, but I feel like you do stuff like that. You take off fucking day because you trying to run the clock out. I've been peeped on to that. You be trying to run the motherfucking clock out because then a lot of these places and restaurants are closed, which means it ain't nothing to do but go and grab something quick if we want that, or we just sitting at the house. I've been peeped. And you can say all day long, no, that's not what it was. I wasn't thinking like that. Damn, that's fucked up that you look at it like that. That's exactly how it's showing. And that's okay. I'm not saying that I accept it. What I'm saying is I've been there before. I've been doing a lot of things and not even at all paying attention to how it looks to other people. Or how it affects other people, especially people who I care about. Especially people where I need to perform, or I need to make sure that my actions and my words are lining up a certain way in order for, you know what I'm saying, so it can show a level of consistency. And I've had to accept that people see my actions and my words just were not lining up. That's life. So it ain't no other way to slice that. You full of shit. Full of shit. I say you can come over here and we can lay up and be freaking on each other. You dropping everything. You coming over quick, fast, and hurry, packing you a little overnight bag. That's what I'm saying. Then you get over here, you all dressed up and looking spiffy and shit. And that had pissed me off because I'm like, where the fuck this nigga think we about to go? Okay, because it was late. It was about 10 o'clock. So I'm like, okay. Alright. Then, we ain't even at the house good. We in the parking lot. We in the parking lot outside. And he talking about something. I mean, cause where did you, what was you thinking about going? Was you hungry? Did you want? First of all, I hate it when you do that, because you don't even know where the fuck you going. That's why I be saying, make a real plan. Sometimes if you telling me to get dressed, that's literally all I want to fucking do. That's literally all I want to think about. What outfit I want to motherfucking wear. Maybe think about what I'm gonna order when I get there, or what type of vibe or element, what mood I'm about to be in, would depend on where we on our way to. I don't want to have to put no whole thought up in it. I don't want to have to help you make plans all the time, especially if you the one talking about you want to fuck with me. Damn. So I'm like, damn, make it make sense. Help me out. Something. Shit. Hey. We in the parking lot and your ass talking about, and here you go once again lying. The way you allow yourself to fucking lie don't make no damn sense. My stepdaddy used to say all the time when we was kids, man, he'd be like, it ain't nothing for you to tell a lie. It ain't nothing for you. It ain't nothing for y'all to tell a lie. Y'all just be sitting up lying. It ain't nothing for y'all to tell a lie. When I tell you, experiencing you really helped me understand his sentiments behind that shit. Because it really ain't nothing for you to tell a lie. You in the parking lot, cause I ain't really hungry for real. I just want to go and get a drink. We can go somewhere and get a drink. And I know you don't know your way around here. You barely know your way out around your house. You don't know your way around here. You don't go out. You don't have a social life. You don't know nothing. So where you gonna go to just get a drink? I'll wait. What bars you know? And what bars you think you about to walk your goofy looking ass up in, dress the fuck up, just for a drink? It be the insult to my intelligence. Like, just because you okay with being mindless and not paying attention to how that look, how that sound, what are you doing? You don't pay attention to that. I wanted to be mindless about a lot of shit. Trust me. I tried it. Didn't get very far with it because everybody that was around me kept convicting me, piercing me and showing me like, and again, like, That's the way you be talking so big and so sure, like you done been around, like you done seen some shit, like you done experienced it 2 and 3 times over and had it in your back pocket, like. Yeah, it just be tripping me out. It trips me out how you do that. That's why I'm like, and then look, so you get upset because you didn't even have an idea of a restaurant to go to. And I'm thinking about the time of what restaurants would be open at that hour because again, it was late on a Saturday. And with it being late on a weekend, and if it's an open late restaurant, good chances are that restaurant is going to be freaking crowded. And that's the place that you want to go to get just a drink. You asked to take me out. You told me to get dressed. Now you're choosing the restaurant, a busy, crowded restaurant, just so you can enjoy a drink. And I'm saying it because, again, that was the thing that you was trying to argue or make your case with in the parking lot before we even left my apartment. I ain't even hungry for real. I ain't trying to eat nothing for real. I'm just gonna order a drink. Okay, Mr. Drink Man, come on. Let's go on and sit. Let's go and sit in this here restaurant. Because I wouldn't have had a problem going to that restaurant. Honestly, I wouldn't have. But I literally had been there a few days before. Food was not really all that banging. Drink was, it was cool. But it just wasn't all that. And if all he wants is a drink, and at that hour, I'm going to eat. Especially if we're going to a restaurant, I'm going to at least order appetizers, give me some type of snack or something. So, so it's like, yeah, we not going to, like, if it's just a matter of you getting a drink, Mr. Drink Man, we not going to that restaurant. We gonna go to the one down the street because I've had their food. I wasn't too impressed the last time I was up in here. Let's go see what this one down the street talking about. And you all upset and bent out of shape because ain't nobody in here. Who the fuck you trying to see? You get dressed and you want everybody to see your shoes? What kind of kid is you? Grow the fuck up. Grow your stupid ass up. Then I'm like, no, this is perfect. And it really wasn't nobody in there. By the time we were leaving, it was more people in there. But when we got in there, it was literally like 1 or 2 other families, with, adults and kids or whatever that was in there eating. I'm perfectly fine with that, though. I done been to crowded restaurants. I done been to empty restaurants. I done been to crowded bars. I done been to empty bars. I done been to crowded clubs and been to empty clubs. Same thing with any other outing or, engagement or whatever like that. I done been to places where it was jam-packed. And I done been in places where it really wasn't nobody but me and 2 and 3 other people up in there. But guess what? Still had a good time. Still was able to, get out of the experience what was going to serve me. So, to speak further on that, it's like, nigga, who the fuck you wanted to see in your little spiffy outfit and shoes? All for you to order a drink? Mr. Drink Man, stop. Stop. Stop it right now. You do not You do not need to be worried about who gonna see you in your little spiffy outfit. You wanna be trying, and then you the type. When I tell you, this man is the type that can't even be seen in public too much because he have like this whole anxiety fit because it's too many people around and What you think was gonna happen in that restaurant? You gonna have to say excuse me to a whole bunch of motherfuckers. It's about to be a whole bunch of motherfuckers looking at your goofy looking ass. What you talking about? And you talking about you just want to go have a drink, man? Like, sir, stop fucking playing me. Get your broke ass in here, so you can just order your damn drink, and I'm gonna get my appetizer, whatever the fuck else I want. That's why I told you when we got in the restaurant, like, I don't see what you so upset about. All you wanted was a drink. They have drinks. They have plenty of drinks. They can make you a drink according to how you want it. This nigga don't even drink for real. This ain't no real liquor drinker. He ain't no alcohol drinker. That man ordered the same fruity drinks I order. And I ain't even trying to be funny or play with him, nothing like that. Because the majority of, like, in comparison or whatever, let me just be clear. I know more women drink straight liquor than men. I know more women who can drink me under the table when it comes to that straight liquor game too. So I ain't saying like, he a bitch. No, but what I'm saying is I'm a lightweight. And he just as lightweight as me. I don't go to bars. So I barely know what kind of drinks to be ordering. I don't order different stuff. I'm always like, well, what you think is good? Or, I guess I'll try that. Or, or let me get out somewhere and be with some of my girlfriends or somebody and they like, oh, order this for the table. If I like that drink, I'm going to order that drink everywhere else I go. That's how much I don't drink and I don't be knowing how to order drinks. So I'm talking about just as green and just as unaware as me. So you so hell bent and you so sure that you want to go out and get this drink and you don't even know what kind of drink you want. All you gonna get is a drink, but it ain't even like shit. I'm about to give me a double shot of it or about to go to the bar. I'm about to do it. No. You ordering fruity drinks like me and all you got was one. So if all you want is one drink, Mr. Drink Man, you can absolutely let me be in control or let me be the one to choose where we go. I didn't see no problem with that. But then here's the trip. Just like I knew your lying ass would, you get in there and order the whole fucking menu. You order an appetizer and you order an entree. And you ate on the dessert that I had ordered. Oh, but I ain't really hungry for real. I was gonna get me a drink. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter where we go. I just really want to get a drink. That's all I want. Why the fuck you got burger sauce and juice running down your lip? Then why you telling the waiter you want a certain type of fries? And why you sitting up worried about if you get spinach and artichoke dip for your appetizer? Like, what is you on? Nigga, I ordered that brownie. Why you eating it? I thought you just wanted a drink, Mr. Drink Man. Okay. So you full of shit. You full of shit. But I ain't mad at it. I used to do that shit when I was a kid too. Like, I ain't even hungry for real. I just want like a donut. Saying little stupid shit. Knowing damn well if they had a whole fucking KFC Kentucky Fried spread, I would two leg thing. Is that let me get a thigh? Thank you. Mashed potatoes and coleslaw, please. And a biscuit. Biscuit, thank you. Whole plate. And all I wanted was a donut. And I think that is what annoys me about him because I feel like that shit that I did as a child. Yes, you do hella fried shit, and yes, you say hella fried, mindless shit. But that shit that I used to say and do as a child, you a grown-ass man. You are older than me. Sitting up still being mindless like that, and that shit makes no motherfucking sense. And yet you're mad at me because I won't allow you to just be ratchet and be unorganized and be confused and then calling ourselves in a relationship. There's nothing you can do for me. There's nothing you can do for us. I'm about planning and building. I feel like even in our conversations, that's why I be asking you questions. That's why I was asking you questions before you left about what type of planner you were. Because that's what's important to me. That's what I'm like, just one example. I'm literally telling you, I gotta move. While you sitting up giving me this daddy laundry list of all the stuff that I already understand about the process of moving, I've moved I've moved myself my entire life since I was 18 years old. So a good half of my life I've been moving myself, my things, me picking up, packing, moving. I understand the process of moving. So you running that down really was just like a yeah, right, okay, yep. But now and I politely, respectfully waited to see when and if you were gonna have sense enough to offer your services. Tell me, because you know your schedule. I don't want to be making decisions for you. Just like you felt compelled to call me and say, hey, I want to see if I can come over. Hey, you want some company this morning? I want to see if you have it in you to be like, oh, I'm gonna just come back over here. Well, if you want to get started with that shit while you working, I could help you get this together, that together, da da da. You think that man parted his red lips and said that shit? Don't let Red see. You think he parted his red lips to say that? No, he didn't. No, he did not. He made sure to reiterate at least 2 and 3 times about what I needed to do to pack up my apartment. Didn't offer it not once, but this is the same man who so-called want to live with me, have a family, have a baby, have all that stuff. I'm not having no feeling with you if you can't even help me do the basics. You think like I feel like you really think it's about the aesthetics. You really think it's about the look of everything. And that shit is sad. That is some sad shit. Because I don't need you to just be here. I don't need you to just exist in a space with me. I need you to really help me plan and understand how to maintain it. And I've said it. I've said it so many times. I've said it over and over again. And I feel like you're trying to dismiss that. And you want to argue me down because about the feeling. You don't want to get in the trenches. What you call this? This is the trenches. I haven't asked you to do anything. I've been sitting here watching you talk potential, talk shit, talk to your dreams. We'll see when we get there. You ain't playing nothing. You've been talking a lot of what you gonna do and ain't did it yet. I'd be a fool to continue to keep going forward like that. But I'm wrong. I'm wrong for having sense enough, for having a mindset or mentality that I deserve. I deserve to have somebody really be here for me and help me plan. You see how I worry about stuff? I need somebody to help me figure some stuff out and plan for some stuff. I'm telling you how I need to, and then you end up trying to tell me like I don't know how to already approach a process and negotiate with my leasing office. Don't you? I told you that that's what I was going to do. What makes you think that I'm missing on that? Even with that, respectfully, I am waiting or giving you that moment, allowing you to be able to say, well, babe, I could have money by this time, or let me call, or is it anything I can do? I'll well, as soon as you can get them locked down, if they give us the green light, I'll go ahead and cover the moving costs. You ain't said nothing yet. I've been literally figuring this out by myself. I can't be in a relationship with nobody like that. I'm already exhausted having to do all this stuff by myself. What makes you think I want to get in a relationship and then have to worry about what you want, what you need? And I really like him. I do. I'm talking about I be comfortable around him. I be okay to be wrong in front of him, make mistakes in front of him. I definitely don't like when we miscommunicate or when, when it just seems like we, button heads or whatever. But I also accept that as life. That's relationships and not just like romantic relationships. That's, relationships between people, period. So I get all that. I ain't tripping. I really like the guy. Like I'm okay with like, oh yeah, I have your baby. Like of course I want to have a family with you, but that's me looking and seeing all the potential. If I was to have a baby with that man right now, I know for a fact I would be taking care of the family. I would be the breadwinner. I would be pregnant with the child while also walking side by side with my child. Got pregnant one time, two kids. Inside me, outside me. At the same damn time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crazy. It's only like I ain't trying to make it difficult. I ain't trying to play you. I ain't trying to do none of that. But it's things like that. Like, cause how do you think about it? Yes, I'm an absolute planner. What do you mean cross that bridge when we get to it? I need to know where is this going, cause then you can obviously, cause like you're doing now, I feel like you can jump ship whenever you're ready. Why would I make a permanent decision or a long term decision with somebody who literally can't think past the next hour if they don't get their way right in this minute? That's frustrating. That doesn't give me security. That doesn't give me a peace of mind. That doesn't make me confident that we're we're establishing and creating and standing on a solid foundation. It doesn't. So that's it. I ain't really got nothing else to say.